Hey everybody, let's answer some questions and show off some glitches. So, I said I was going to answer the question, can that flame tornado hurt you? In fact, it cannot. I've always seen it avoided in speedruns, probably because it's less efficient to fly through the tornado and more efficient to kind of go to the left of it, but I was curious, could it hurt you? Is it a physical object? No, it can just throw cars. So, as I was playing this, I also developed another question that I answered by accident. What happens if Blaze were to spawn on the object you're floating on? And this is what happens. You can kind of knock her off and go about your business. It happened to me once, and it just immediately killed me. And it had never happened to me before. I usually just control my orb better in this level, and this time I was just crashing into too many buildings and Blaze was able to catch up with me once you respawn. But this time I managed to knock her off twice and was very, very happy about it. So, how do you do that thing with the orb? Well, basically, you want to jump on top of it, and you kind of want to stay on top of it. If you go too far to either side or to the front or the back, silver will fall off. And you then control it by jumping and hitting the telekinesis button right before he lands on it. That will cause him to hold the object with telekinesis and then stand on it at the same time, which the game doesn't want you to be able to do, and in doing so, it causes Silver to try and reposition it in front of him. He's not able to, and instead he just kind of floats on it.
The building's knocked over.
So from here, you want to make sure you are very, very gentle with the control stick. If you move it too far in either direction, he'll just fall off. It looks like I'm just jerking it around there, but I'm really not. I'm actually being very, very careful with it. When I first started doing this, I couldn't figure out how to control it, and so I'm just jerking the stick around and he's just falling off. It's hard to explain how to actually, control it. You'll just kind of understand as you do it the first time if you decide to try and replicate this. It's pretty easy, but it takes a little bit of trial and error. I think if you know going in that you don't want to move Silver very much on top of it, it helps a little bit, because I was trying to move him too much. So in this section, there's not really too many glitches, so we're just going to run through it as Blaze, because that's what the game wants us to do, and Blaze is pretty fast. Unfortunately, I was a little cursed during this one really successful run. I was having some problems, and in the runs I kept screwing up, this section went really well. I was just doing all sorts of neat tricks with Blaze, just shooting through this area with her homing attack, and just killing enemies in one hit, using her flame spinner, whatever the hell it's called, killing this graboid with one hit. But here, she just wanted to aim at all the other enemies, and unfortunately, it took a little extra time. But what can you do? It let me see that really funny glitch or whatever the hell where the little cage hurt me. Oh well. In some other runs, I was having some trouble with this corner up here too, because, well, if the camera doesn't turn before you get to it, it's hard to judge when you should jump, and you'll either jump too soon, or you won't jump at all, and, well, you'll fall. This next section does have a really fun glitch. It wants you to play as Silver, so when you take a couple steps forward, you switch to Silver. Instead, you can go around the area that triggers Silver to come in, and you can just keep playing as Blaze. Blaze is much faster than Silver, so it's preferable to play as her. It's also really funny to play as Blaze and hear Silver acting like he's playing the level. He's very awkward. So, yeah. If you noticed the glitch video, I was trying to do this glitch, and this happened a couple of times where I just, couldn't get onto the platform. I was kind of wondering what was going on. And then finally I was getting onto the platform and just encountered that one glitch where it just spun me in place. And the speedrunner who does the Sonic 06 runs for AGDQ, I think it's the one and only Sonic, he actually answered my question. And apparently, that weird spitting glitch is caused when the game wants Blaze to follow Silver, because Blaze is supposed to be his tails in this section. But you're playing as Blaze, so Silver's not doing anything. There's nothing to follow. So she just kind of repeats her last action in place. Interesting. I'm not sure if the accelerator tornado dropping out of midair is that same glitch. I imagine it is, but it's, you know, funny to see, so I'm not going to cut it out of this video. I'm not going to set a world record, so why not show off all the funny glitches that happen. So yeah, you can just skip through this section where Silver has to knock down the wall. You can skip it with Silver too, but it's faster with Blaze.
Good.
And there you go. I left in all the loading screens, A, because it's easier, and B, because it shows off that 4 minutes of video is taken up by a little more than 2 minutes of in-game action. The rest is loading screens and some little cutscenes.
Can't complain.
Great job, game. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the glitches, and I hope you enjoyed what a doofus Silver is. See y'all later.